Let's get started. First question. Can you direct me to the closest pharmacy?
Hmm.
The positive answer is yes, it's just around the corner. Pretty straightforward.
Clear, confident, gets the job done.
But the negative, sorry, I'm not sure where the nearest one is. You instantly feel that shift, right? Certainty gone.
Oh, absolutely. And it's interesting that positive yes with the direction, it doesn't just solve the problem, it probably lowers your stress a bit too.
That's a good point.
Whereas the negative, even though it's honest, it just leaves you while still looking, still uncertain, maybe even a bit more stressed.
Okay, building on that, next one is about finding your way out. Where is the nearest exit?
Another common one.
Positive, it's right down that hallway on the left. Again, clear directions.
You know where to go.
Negative. I'm not sure. You might need to ask a staff member. So even though it's negative, there's a little pointer there.
Yeah, that's a key difference, isn't it? It's not just, I don't know. There's an attempt to help you find another way to get the answer. Shows a bit of, like, social grace.
Right. Not a complete dead end. Okay, next. Where is the nearest bus stop? Positive. It's right outside the building. Simple.
Nice and easy.
Negative. I don't think there's one nearby.
Mm,
I don't think. It feels different from a definite no, doesn't it?
it does. It's softer. That phrasing kind of leaves the door open just a crack, you know? Suggests they're basing it on their general knowledge, maybe, not absolute fact.
Yeah, less certainty. Now, how do I get to the train station? The positive gives you actual steps. Just follow this road for 2 blocks and turn right.
Actionable. A mini map in words.
The negative.
Mm.
Sorry, I don't know the way. Just nope.
And that specific positive answer, it's empowering, right? You have a plan. The negative means you're back to square one, looking for someone else. Really shows the value of clear directions.
Let's stick with transport. Is there a taxi stand nearby? Positive. Yes, it's near the shopping mall entrance. Gives you a landmark.
Useful context.
Negative. No, you might need to call a taxi instead.
Mm.
And again, the negative offers an alternative solution.
Yeah, see, even a no can be helpful. It understands the underlying needing a taxi and points you to a different way to get one. It's a workaround.
Okay, a longer trip. How do I get to the airport?
Yeah.
Positive. You can take the express bus from downtown. Mentions a specific service.
Gives you a method and a general area to start from. Assumes some local knowledge, maybe.
Negative. Sorry, I don't know the route to the airport. Complete blank. Offers nothing.
Underscores how much we rely on local knowledge sometimes, doesn't it?
Definitely. Now, this one could be important. Is this the way to the hospital?
Oh, yeah, potentially critical.
Positive. Yes, just keep going straight. Simple, reassuring, especially if you're stressed.
Absolutely.
Negative? No, you're going the wrong way. Very direct. Crucial information, even if it's negative.
Exactly. In this scenario, that negative answer is incredibly valuable. It stops you making a mistake that could matter a lot. It's immediate course correction. Vital.
Right. Okay, thinking about walking. Can I walk to the museum from here? Positive. Yes, it's just a 10-minute walk. Throws in a time estimate, too.
Helpful context, again, sets expectations.
I'm negative. It's too far to walk. You should take a taxi. So it gives an assessment and advice.
Right. The person answering is making a judgment call based on distance, or maybe what they think is too far. Both answers give a bit more than just yes or no. They offer practical stuff.
Nearly done. Do you know where the city center is? Positive. Yes, it's in that direction. General, but points the way.
A basic orientation.
Negative. Sorry, I'm not from around here. Ah, okay. That gives a reason for not knowing.
And that context is actually helpful, you know? It explains why they can't help, so you know it's not unwillingness, and you can just move on to ask someone else. Manages expectations.
Good point. Last one. Is there a grocery store close by? Positive. Yes, it's 1 block away on your right. Super specific. Actionable.
Know exactly where to go and what to do. Very efficient.
Negative. I haven't seen one nearby. This feels a bit like I don't think one suggests maybe they just haven't noticed, rather than a definite no.
Exactly. It implies their knowledge is based on recent observation, or lack of it, less final than there isn't one. The positive specificity is just so much more useful in that moment.
So when you lay them all out like this, you really see how these tiny exchanges are packed with meaning.
They show how vital, clear, direct information is. We kind of run on these quick answers all day long.
We really do. And it's fascinating how much we just, take it for granted. But the quality of that simple answer, It can really change things, can it? Your efficiency, your stress.
Even your safety, as we saw with the hospital question, it's quite profound for such simple interactions.
It really makes you think, what other basic questions have these big ripple effects depending on the answer? Think about times when a confident yes or maybe a hesitant no completely changed what you did next.
That's a great takeaway.